Brandy, it's time to wake up from your nap.
Oh.
We got a party.
20 more minutes.
It's our last day at the RIU, and I'm ready to party. I'm on vacation, right? Went for a little walk earlier. It was a little too early for her, so she decided that she was gonna go back to sleep for a little bit. So I'm gonna set a 20-minute timer, and then I'm gonna wake her up, and she better be ready to get up then. She's gonna let out her inner party animal today. And it's our last day here at RIU Reggae. Today's gonna be great. Our plans for today, we're gonna try to hit up every single bar at the RIU Reggae and RIU Montego Bay. Killing time, talking to myself. Yeah, I'm trying to get myself pumped up for our last day in Jamaica. I hope you enjoy this video because I know we're gonna have a hell of a time making it.
I'm gonna bar hop and I'm gonna get drunk. Vodka is up to here. I'm very ready. The bar crawl RIU edition is beginning.
1 minute you're here, next minute you're gone. You come back and you're wasted. And they're wearing these bikinis.
My liver is glad that I leave tomorrow.
So we headed to the RIU Montego Bay for the white party that night.
I'm ready to party.
Last night, we went and we got some snacks at the lobby again, out of the cooler thingy. Snacks aren't, I mean, some of them are okay, but they're not real great. I stunk up the room. I had mayonnaise on my plate. It smells like mayo in here. We called it an early night last night because we wanted to get up early to go out today. We're sitting here at the beach at the RIU Montego Bay, just chilling. It's about 7:30 in the morning here. It's just nice and relaxed, calm. There's nobody out here. We're sitting on the beach there at RIU Montego Bay, and the first vendor on this kayak came up and started talking to us.
That's the one thing that I don't like. The locals come in on boats and like take over the beach, but not on the beach, in the water in kayaks. It's a little bit different than what we're used to. Most of them are very nice. They're just trying to make some money, but they do kind of take over that little beach area over there. The beach isn't very big. It just takes away from the beach.
I can see how some people could be bothered by that. So like if you're out there swimming, they might holler at you and try to get you to buy something. Almost guarantee that they will at some point. But, you know, just tell them no. Say, hey, I'm not interested. If you're not interested, you know, maybe they do have something. Maybe you can work on a price with them because those guys are willing to negotiate. Always keep that in mind.
This is like the general common area. When you come in from the lobby, you can walk straight and this is where everything is. This is all restaurants are all right here. And so you walk over here, here's the buffet. And you walk down this walkway here and every restaurant's here. So steakhouse is all the way over there, buffet, Asian, Italian, then the culinarium. Yeah, the steakhouse is just called the steakhouse. It's brilliant. I like at every single bar there is a drink menu. I appreciate that. And there's drinks of the day. I love that there's drinks of the day. You can change it up, try new things. If you don't like it, you move on. But they don't have much of a beer selection. They only have Red Stripe, regular, and light, but their mixed drinks seem to be pretty good. Today is the day that we are bar hopping and hitting up every single bar. Today, we are ready to party.
We partying. I let her sleep in a little bit. We go out. Finally, we get out of the room. We get out of the room. We meet up with everybody.
So we're all hanging out, sitting there by the main pool.
I think the pools are great. The water feels so nice and refreshing. The infinity pools are really pretty. Yeah, very well maintained, very nice, not cold, not hot. And 2 pool bars, that's pretty awesome.
Just sitting there, conversating, having a drink, relaxing, and the next thing you know, the ladies disappear.
Matt and Lucas are asking me like, where'd they go? I don't know. This is all I know. They're missing. There were some guys running around telling us, white party, gonna be a white party.
RIU party!
Like, yeah, you know there is.
RIU party! RIU party!
Every Friday, they have this big RIU party at the RIU Montego Bay where they have 2 alternating themes, the neon edition and the white edition. All 3 resorts have access to the RIU Montego Bay. This Friday was the RIU Party White edition, and we had to check it out.
Matt and I, we went and sat on the beach. So we're waiting around, we're like, where did the ladies go? They come back and they're half shit-faced, wearing next to nothing.
Wore my hot swimsuit. husband found it very attractive.
It was scary. I've never really seen the ladies in that light before, and like changed the whole way I think about them.
Where's Lucas?
The ladies,
Where they at?
they're that way.
Oh.
Wow, what happened to you ladies? They were like off somewhere taking shots or something. I'm just very confused as to how they got drunk so fast.
Hashtag lit.
Yes.
I was getting worried about the bar hop thing. That was the one thing that I really wanted to do that day. We went and got some food. Brandy loaded up the buffet, so she ate up the buffet. She got this huge ass plate of food.
What is it?
You got
You got a lot of food.
I went to the jerk hut again. I think this was like my third day going to the jerk hut. Man, I cannot get enough of that jerk chicken. It is so good. Lunch hours, the jerk hut. You gotta try it out at least once.
Brandy just got all that food and ate that much of her plate. I knew she wasn't gonna eat all that. How you feeling?
Not sober.
She was a little tipsy.
Were you guys doing shots in the room or something?
No.
David at the margarita bar made us a drink that will just put us all into a nap.
Erin seems like she's got a pretty good buzz too.
Okay. And today's the day you're wearing this for the bar crawl. I said yeah.
Let's get lunch and let's roll. He made us one drink and it was
Vodka, soda, pineapple. Delicious, but don't have David make it for you.
a little too strong.
I might need a little nap between each.
You're not taking a nap.
So the ladies come back all drunk and everyone wants to take a nap.
We had anticipated on starting the bar crawl a little earlier. Everybody was sleeping. Aaron was sleeping in the pool. I came back to the hotel room and took a nap.
It was like the middle of the day. Are we gonna get this bar crawl done? Time was running out. Not getting anywhere today, really, so far. They're all going back to the rooms to take a nap. I'm just hoping at this point right now that we're gonna be able to do this bar crawl, because it's our last day in Jamaica, and I want it to be a good one. So she wants me to let her sleep for about an hour. So she's gonna sleep for an hour. The idea was we regroup at 3 o'clock. I'm afraid she's gonna wake up and just not be down for it all anymore. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right?
We got up and we started our bar crawl. RIU bar hop is beginning.
So we go to the first bar.
Our first bar is the Daiquiri Bar, which is also the lobby bar. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Ready.
Aye, matey.
Yeah. Cheers.
Cheers.
First bar was a success. The second bar was the Mojito Bar. It's the bar that's right next to the largest pool. During the day, this is the busiest bar at the RIU Reggae because it's right where all the action is. The women were running around seeing what kind of reactions they could get from random people with their hairy, man-like swimsuits.
By the time we hit our third bar, the sun's starting to go down, and I'm thinking, we're not gonna get it. We're not gonna be able to do this. Some of the bars are gonna be closed down.
Cheers.
There's an event tonight. There's the white party tonight. Some of these bars are gonna be closed down. We're not gonna be able to get all these shots. But we're still determined to make the best out of this night that we possibly could.
The bar hop thing wasn't working out, so I decided that I'm gonna try to make the best use of my time and try to get some good B-roll shots. The idea here was the ladies were supposed to pop out of the water and do like a sexy hair flip thing like you see in the movies. They were supposed to pop out of the water all at the same time. I think everybody was too drunk and it just wasn't working out. Brandy's timing was off almost every single time. Yeah. We couldn't get them in sync.
2, 3.
But it was fun trying. Lucas was nailing it though. If only he had longer hair, it would have been perfect.
We tried to do this whole bar hop thing and it just did not work out. It was a good idea, but it fell through. Maybe we'll bring it back in another series. But I do believe that we hit up most of the bars anyway at some point throughout this video series. So if you haven't seen any of our other videos, make sure you check out the videos before this. Now, at the RIU Reggae, there's not a whole lot of them anyway. There's like 4 of them or something. I'm trying to think where that 4th one was. I can only think of 3 right now. There must be one other one that I'm not thinking of. Oh wait, no, I know where the other bar was, and we completely missed it. It's not open all the time, I don't think. The other bar is the bar that is over by the stage. That might only be opening when they have some kind of entertainment going on the stage. I'm sure if it would have been open, we would have hit it anyway, so it probably wasn't open at that time. And then sometimes they bring out little things for certain events and stuff too, where you can get drinks. So the bar hop thing was kind of unsuccessful, but we still partied like rock stars.
We went to the main lobby where the staff was painting people's faces for the RIU party that night.
And then we got around for dinner and we went to the Asian restaurant again. It was pretty good.
The Asian restaurant, once again, was good, like the first time. And then we hadn't hit up the buffet for dinner yet, so we decided to do 2 restaurants.
I really liked the buffet. I feel like the buffet has some pretty good options. Lots of food in there.
Buffet's a buffet for me. I just like the whole variety of a buffet. And that was great also. I got a concoction of things. We've eaten at all of the restaurants, I believe, that at least here in RIU Reggae. And I don't have anything bad to say about them, honestly. They've been really good.
My favorite restaurant had to have been the Asian and the Culinarium. I thought that Culinarium was so good. My least favorite, I'm very surprised to say this because I love steak, but my least favorite was the steakhouse. I don't think that they had a very good variety for a steakhouse. They had one steak and kind of different options, but I literally just said, I'll take the steak, and that's the option that you have. But I did love that they had mozzarella sticks, and their Caesar salad was the bomb. I didn't eat anything that I didn't like. I thought all the food was excellent. The menus are very small. There's 4 to 5 items on each menu, but I personally like it that way. If there's too much, it gets too overwhelming for me, so I actually really enjoyed it.
So we headed to the RIU Montego Bay for the white party that night.
The white party was probably the best party that I've ever been to at a resort. It was
one of the biggest entertainment shows that I have ever seen at an all-inclusive resort.
It was so much fun. They had all these really long white balloons.
Lucas is a man with many hidden talents. Not only are his beer chugging skills on point, but he can make balloon animals. And hats, and he made swords, and probably other things. I don't know. He made us a bunch of stuff out of balloons.
There were so many people at this white party.
And dancers everywhere, and loud music, and a guy like dancing on a rope from hanging from the ceiling.
It's one thing that Jamaicans do well is they know how to party. They know how to create the great party environment. Every time I come to Jamaica, it's always, the party vibes are always there. The ladies were having a hell of a time. They were having a blast.
It was 3 hours of nonstop music.
It was 3 hours long. Started off kind of slow, but then it got like kicked up a notch. All 3 resorts get invited to all these big events.
But amazing. Great fun, music, libations, all of it.
So that was pretty cool. I like that.
It was a good time.
After the white party, the nightclub then opened up.
The nightclub, the first night we went to it, was so much fun. Last night, I mean, I had fun because I was out there dancing and whatever, but it was a very different scene there last night. I don't know. It was very weird.
So the first time we went to the dance club, 15 out of 10. It was wonderful. Super fun. The whole vibe, everyone was dancing. There was all different types of people, all different ages, out dancing, having such a great time. Then the second time after the white party, it was definitely just not the same vibe.
The ladies kind of got up there and they danced for a little bit.
We had a huge audience, and then once we left the dance floor, everybody else went out on the dance floor. So
I think they were just truthfully intimidated.
Before we knew it, it was 1 o'clock in the morning and we were sitting at our lobby, which is kind of where we've just kind of hung out. We've all met up there every day and had our drinks and took some last day shots.
Cheers, guys, farewell.
Gonna miss Jamaica.
1 sip, 1 swallow.
Wow, let's all take a slow clap for Brandy. Yay, Brandy.
That was pretty good.
April said that she didn't like the fact that there was no entertainment at this resort last night, that we had to walk down to Montego Bay.
One thing I didn't like is that we didn't have shows every night.
So I could see that. I could see that where that might upset some people, especially if you're not able to walk down there because it is kind of a distance.
I didn't like that we had a variety, that we didn't have a very big variety of restaurants. Like, usually we have like Mexican or, you know, like I felt like the Asian wasn't very good. I mean, you guys like that. But I'm like Mexican American. I just want some tacos sometimes.
This place is, it's got a few options and that's it.
4 options, and then you got the buffet.
4 options and a buffet, yeah. And then you go to the other resort and check it out.
I love the fact that we were so close to the beach and the pools, like right there. Usually we have to walk like a mile.
Our rooms here are much more off.
We wrapped up the night with some snacks at the lobby bar, went back to our room.
It's our last walk down with all of our nighttime snacks. I had so much fun. So fun.
I'm very sad.
My liver is glad that I leave tomorrow.
Oh, I'm sad, but I'm ready to go see my dogs and my kids.
Short, quick stay, really. Before you know it.
We had a great time.
And we ate our snacks, and I told Brandy, hey, you need to put that swimsuit back on. So we're gonna go get on the shuttle and go to the airport. I was impressed with the RIU Reggae Jamaica.
I really had a great time. I enjoyed the fact that it was a small resort. Everything was in walking distance.
It wasn't the largest resort, but once you add in the RIU Montego Bay, it becomes a larger resort.
This resort is super clean.
We booked the cheapest room there, and I was not expecting it to be as nice as it was.
Our resort had 3 pools. All of them were very clean. The temperatures were great. Had a great time swimming in them. There's 2 swim-up pool bars. That's kind of nice.
If you're more of a beach person, though, that likes to spend a lot of time on the beach when you're on your Caribbean vacations, I would say this resort might not be for you, just because the beach was nothing special. You could probably find a place with a better beach. I was not as impressed with the beach, but it was still nice.
The beach, I actually liked the beach. I thought it was really pretty. You don't need much more than that. It's a small beach. It's very, very small. Plenty of chairs. Never ran out of chairs. Never had really issues getting towels. So that was always a good experience. When we went over to the RIU Montego Bay, they have 5 pools over there, and they have water slides. The water slides were so much fun. Make sure you check out the water slides. So fun.
The staff was super friendly and inviting.
Great time. All the staff have been super nice. Loved Sledgehammer and his sister from same mama, different daddy, and Footfeet. They were good people.
The place just felt very accommodating.
Kind of a bummer we missed the foam party because I've always wanted to do a foam party.
Lucas Jamaica is too hard.
I feel like we definitely got what we paid for. You go to a higher price point, you might expect a little bit more, but I feel like you get more than what you pay for there at the RIU Reggae. The food was good, way better than what I was expecting, honestly. Who is this resort for? Really any adult that wants to get away and likes to party a little bit.
Not solo travelers. I don't think this is a good solo traveler resort at all. I probably would choose a different one.
You could kid away if you wanted to and kind of avoid the party crowds, but for the most part, the big party wasn't at the RIU Reggae. It was at the RIU Montego Bay most of the time. RIU Reggae was pretty chill, but you still have a lot of people coming and going. You know, you're gonna see drunk people. We only got 4 nights there. There's a lot of things that we didn't experience while we were there, but I think we were there long enough to see what it was all about and to see the vibe there. We had a great time, and I highly recommend it. Only 10 minutes from the airport. I like that. We just jumped in a van. Boom, we're right there. We were not disappointed, that's for sure. We had a great time. It's always easier to have a good time. You bring good friends with you also. We had 4 other friends with us that helped make our time that much better and that much more enjoyable. Finally made it home. 3 o'clock in the morning. Snow.
We started off this series saying this was gonna be the greatest travel vlog series of all time. This is gonna be the greatest travel vlog series of all times. I'm sorry if it didn't live up to that. We failed once again, but I like to think that we're getting better every single vacation that we go on. We're new to this. Everyone vacations differently, and these videos are just our experiences and our opinions of the places that we visit. That's it. That's all it is. Nothing else. We try to make the videos as informative and entertaining as we possibly can, but other than that, you're just watching us vacation. And we know that all-inclusive resorts are not for everyone. They might not be your thing. If you have a question of something that we didn't answer throughout this video series, you can always leave a comment down below and we'll try to answer it for you. Well, Brandy will try to answer it for you because she's the one that answers the comments. We're not done making videos. We got more vacations to do this year. I'm thinking that the next one could be the greatest cruise series of all time.
Life is like a camera. Just focus on what's important, capture the good times, develop from the negatives, and if things don't work out, just take another shot.
Keep going.
Okay. Probably not, but that doesn't mean we didn't have a hell of a time recording it.